It wasn't enough to be happy. She wanted more, wanted an adventure. I feel like that every day. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Leslie, and today I'd like to review A Gathering of Shadows by V.E. Schwab, which is the second novel in the Darker Shade of Magic trilogy. And this is going to be a spoiler-free review for anyone who's interested in picking up the second novel. However, if you haven't read the first one, then you should probably not watch this. Fair warning. A Gathering of Shadows takes place 4 months after the events in A Darker Shade of Magic. Lila is being a pirate out to sea, like she's always wanted to be, and Kel is still in Red London and is unfortunately dealing with the consequences of him almost killing his world. And I'm gonna start off by saying that I was disappointed in the second volume. 122 pages in, and I still had no idea what this book was about. And it's not till about 180 pages in, so halfway through the book, that I sort of got an idea of where the story was headed, and it was just way too long to get to that point. And by page 200, excuse my language, but it was nothing but Kel being a little whiny bitch about how people don't trust him anymore and how he feels like a prisoner inside the castle, and Lila is just away at sea, still being reckless. Can I also add that I don't understand the romance between Kel and Lila? Like, in the first novel, they flirt very sporadically. They have a few inner thoughts about how they're sort of attracted to each other, and then all of a sudden in this novel they can't stop thinking about each other, and I just don't understand where that came from. And we are introduced to a few new key characters in this novel, and I love the character of Alucard, I don't know how you say it, but his wittiness and sarcasm and his just overall appealness even surpasses Kel. But I severely disliked where the plot was headed, or rather where I thought the plot was headed, and in my defense, all the signs were hinting to it leading that way, if that makes sense. Both Kel and Lila entered this very big event, and they're supposed to be in their incognito because they're not allowed to partake in it. And I just thought that, you know, the both of them were gonna get caught and it was gonna be a shit show. And I was so mad that these characters would make such stupid decisions. And so I spent 2/3 of the book thinking it was gonna head that way, and in the end, it absolutely did not. So now I'm mad that all the signs led to me believing something that ended up not happening, and I'm just mad. So thankfully, the world building in this novel is very good. There is a magical tournament where magicians compete against each other, and that was phenomenal. The whole imagery of magicians fighting each other in an arena was very well developed. Still though, I feel very little excitement reading this series, and it's a shame because it's a very cool concept, it's a fast read, it's well written, but where is the excitement? I'm legitimately almost bored. This book was not needed, and it feels like it suffered from second book in a trilogy syndrome. You know what I mean? When this book was not needed, but because the author wanted to make it a trilogy, it feels stretched. It feels like this could have been a duology if all the key details from this book had been divided in just 2. It also feels like there's a reoccurring theme where the entirety of the book is kind of blah until the very end, which is the only part that's exciting. It happened in the first one, and it happened in this one too. I am learning that I should not buy entire series at one time, and that I'm okay with not finishing series. The problem is I have all 3 books, and therefore I need to read it because it's on my bookshelf, and I'm on a mission to read every book on my bookshelf. The fact that I waited a week to pick up the second book, and that I am in no rush to pick up the third one, is not a good sign. And it's a shame because I really enjoy these characters, but the lack of excitement is what's killing the series for me. And everyone had said that the second novel was supposed to be faster paced than the first one, and I'm just like, what? This was not fast paced at all. So I am going to finish the third one. I given this one a 3 stars. I had given the first one a 4 stars. I'm hoping that the third novel can bring it all in and make it worthwhile, because I'm not sold on this, guys. Everyone really seems to love this series. It's just, I don't think it's for me, to be quite honest. So if you've read this, please comment down below and let me know if, you know, the third one is worth even picking up, because I'm a little done with this series. Well, that is it for today's Rent of a Review. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please remember to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I post videos every Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye!